Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fenlands map. Here we are perched over March as the iron ore train comes in, and today I am going to be working on the industry again, but there's been a few changes which I'm not sure I like. It's been an update, but the critical one is now when you go to buy vehicles, you've got a thing down here and you have to kind of click it and you have to go in and so on and so forth. It just feels so much more clunky. I don't know why it's a thing now, why we've got it, but it's there. Can't do a whole lot about it. We're just going to have to live with it, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to mention. Secondly, I have updated today, as you can see in the bottom right hand. We've gone to 1990, purely because that's when a whole host of trucks unlock. And I also didn't realise, but I hadn't installed a whole host of other ones. So I've been complaining for a while now that we have had clumsy old... Ooh, I didn't like zooming in. Probably should have gone for a bit more of a scan around. And let's just... so look, yeah, even for this. Why have you done this? Look, all I want to do is go in here, click this, have the settings up, choose my settings, and be done. I don't understand why we've got this whole extra step. Is this getting ready for Transport Fever 3? And if so, is that what they're planning? Because, oh, please do not do that. Please. Anyway, right, so, as I was saying, trucks. So let's click on here. We want this. There's only one road vehicle. Excellent. Okay. But now I want to upgrade it from here. I have to click on this. I have to select this. Then I have to scroll down. Choose my vehicle. Look, it just, you know, why? Why have they got rid of the thing where it's in nice, neat sections? I really don't understand. Right, machines. Okay. So angered by it that I forgot what we're looking for. So cargo, machines, and we get all our options. Ooh. Scania Free Series with a 20-foot container. You know what? I'm going to just, for a laugh, yeah, let's replace it with that. And see what we get. These guys, they'll also be getting swapped out soon. Can we look in here? Made it a bit janky, I know. Right, let's just wait for the truck to come out. Assuming he's going to anytime soon. The other thing we can do is they carry 68. Plastic. Let's have a look. Oh, there's our little guy there. So he only carries 52. So we may have cut down on our capacity there. I hope. Anyway, right. So these guys, we need something that can do steel. Boop. We've got So city trailers, 10 metre. Go for Scania, Ivory White, Echo. Well, yeah, they're a bit big for what we want around here, but we Scania those series. Still, so yeah, we can use these. 88. Yeah. Let's swap them out. So yeah, they look perfectly fine in our little industrial area. Going up and down. Excuse me. Hardware and tools are not needed here. Anyway, right, I'm getting distracted. So today, what we're going to do? Well, I had already mentioned tools in the previous video, so we head all the way over to Chatteris. You can see we've got tools, and we've got the vehicles to haul them now. So the plan is to activate this. We need to look at our wood, which Wimbledon has a sawmill. We just need to get some logs from somewhere. Doddington Woods, perfect. Got a whole big woodland over here. Again, perfect. Ooh, we could... Ooh. Yeah, we could bring trains in to here. Truck them out via the bypass. Up to there, that's an option. Oh, we've got Linwood Forest. No, definitely not. Or we could just truck them. Actually, yeah, that's probably a better option for now. Get them going up here. I mean, yeah, the industry there I'm not quite happy with. I mean, technically, this house here is all Wimbledon. But we've got Wimbledon there, but yeah, Parkfield isn't the thing. Doddington stretches about here. There is nowhere. Don't believe me? Go check it out on a map. That is literally nowhere. And yeah, that's part of Doddington, and then on back way into Chatteris. So yeah, let's get that working. I'm gonna do it as a time lapse though, guys, because it can get very involved, very quick, and take longer than ideally I'd like. So sit back, enjoy, and let's get some industries working. Okay, so gone around and changed a couple of things. Don't want to do that. I just want to follow along. Is there no follow along option? Ah! Oh. Okay, I think we're following along. Right. FPS is tanking as I look around. So yes, I have got a couple of industries rolling now. This game is frustrating to the extreme. Either I've messed something up in settings or they've changed something. Either way, I hate this new way of doing things. Like having to click on boxes upon boxes to do anything. Like the old UI was fine, everything was there. Now I have to learn where everything is. I have to commit out of one option to choose something, to change something. It's just incredibly messy, and I do not like it. Right, who's going to have right of way here? I think 37 gets it over 31, yeah. So, as I say, got a couple of industries running now. Got this beautiful 37906 running Ruston power. Oh yes. And you would never really see oil trains into Whitemore Yard. However, I want to get as many industries using our rail as possible. I want the rail to feel alive. So that's why we've gone for this option. So he's going to use the freight avoiding line. Going to come down, he's going to sit and just realised we don't actually have a signal here. Ooh, what's this one? Let's use this. I mean, look, if I want to tell it it's a one way, I've got to mess around and go into the settings over here. Why? Why make that? Like, just have it up on the screen so I can just go and click. And if I want to get out of everything, I've got to spam the escape button. Surely this is not how we're going. Anyway, I am getting very stressed at things when I should be celebrating. So let's do a quick recap of what we've done in the time lapse with me struggling and messing around and breaking Whitemore Yard. So we have got oil running. So I've put my first industry down here. This road is actually industrial. What the heck? Look at all these people coming to work here. I'm assuming that's what they're doing. Ivy Rainwater. What a name. Layla Anderson. Callum Green. Matthew Stewart. So, yeah, I'm going to put a shed over it, similar to what we've got down here. Probably do that off screen. I can't for the life of me remember the name of this road right now, which is infuriating for me, but I will remember. I mean, I actually worked here for about 7 or 8 months at Window Place, so yeah, that's the thing. But I can't remember the name of the road. So we're going to get that done. So crude oil comes via road, delivered to Whitemore Yard. Train takes it out, as you can see, and he brings it up to Cavalry Park Mini Industry. No, 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 no. This, my friends, is Ely Oil Depot. So he brings it up there. That's going to I mean, it says production 400. That's just the maximum because it's mini industry. So that will convert at rate of 2 to 1. So we will need to pump out more crude oil over time. And that's going to then bring it back for us to here. And then we're going to have another truck that brings it and drops it off. I mean, technically, we could have just doubled up on our route and had them drop in here. What on earth is going on here? No. Just no. No, you're on the wrong side of the road, my friend. I'm blaming these guys and it's you. And it's you. Oh. This could be a problem. Are all our new trucks not capable of left-hand drive? Oh. Oh, that. Oh. Oh. No, he's driving on the left. Right. What are you doing? Right. The other thing is, where's my pin? Like, yes, I can go look at the vehicles. I want to pin this. Why can't I pin it? If I have messed up something in settings and it is all on me, please let me know down in the comments. Because right now, I have massively broken this. And yeah. So, in fact, I'm going to pause it before I break it anymore. Worrying thing is, oh, we have got masses of traffic problems heading into town, haven't we? Oh, oh yeah. So, is this just? I mean, I'm guessing it's just heavy traffic, and it's not a case of I've broken it with anything. No. What I do need to do is sort out. We need to get these trucks off. I don't know where they're coming from, but they can't be going through the centre of town. But yeah. So fuel is happening, which means bye-bye industry. The other thing I said we was going to have, and we have, is tools. So if we come over here, all the way over here, to Chatteris, tiny little village over here. I'm going to confess, well, we are going to build out Chatteris in the next episode, but I do not remember Chatteris all that well from my childhood. My mum lived in Chatteris for a while. My stepdad had family in Chatteris, but I do not remember the layout. So I am going to cheat a bit, and we are going to use the more modern layout of Chatteris. However, let me know down in the comments, do we use the bypass or not? And for those of you that were what? There is a bypass that actually uses this road, the Gasworks road. And essentially, yeah, it curls around the outside of Charteris, bypasses everything. This is another one, which to my mind was and is more curvy than this. And then, yeah, I remember this massive long straight. It's a real problem. I don't remember. Did it come to Somersham? No, I think, yeah, that. So there is another road. And this is supposed to be an old train line, so we'll ignore that because I've been going along and upgrading it as a road, but once upon a time it's train line. Right, that's why it doesn't compute with me. So we'll ignore that. Ignore that completely. Yes. So bypass built over the train track, but eventually it divulges, and I think, is it this road? Or is it completely different? Anyway, the road towards Huntingdon comes through. You have War Boys one side, Piddly to the other. Somersham is kind of just deserted out here on its own. Yeah, Chatteris, I'm going to have to do it to the modern map layout unless I can find sort of an 80s map to follow, because I'm sure it's changed since the 1800s. But again, I'm losing track. So, tools. We have tools, which need our lumber, which is coming from the sawmill, which I have moved. I wasn't happy with the placement of it and this whole thing, so Wimbledon is going to have to extend out here. That road there needs changing. I'm going to do it now while I remember. Are we country road? Yeah, that. Settings, yes, straight, excellent. Player ownership, yes, thank you. So I'm correct. This comes down like that. And is it on a hill? No. Huh. Right, so in reality, this is quite a steep road and it has a petrol station at the end, or it used to. I believe we've sadly lost the petrol station. This is all fictional for the sake of getting the game running. Wimbledon Road Depot. Now this isn't quite right, but this would be Knowles Transport with their bright red lorries. I remember them being there very well in the 80s, and there's a play park next door to it, and there is a track that runs down the side of it, and that is where we've put our sawmill, the lumber coming in both from Doddington Wood, and we've got it come from Linwood Forest, which is roughly where the golf course is off Knights End Road. So that's all a thing. That is operating, and that is bringing us tools, hopefully, eventually, into the town centre, which unfortunately isn't a great idea when we've got all this madness going on. So I need to look at this route and right, so it avoids town centre by going that way. Okay. Where's this waypoint? Take me to an waypoint, please. Anyone? No? Okay. You're not going to take me to an waypoint. Although, why are you going that way then? You're supposed to be going via Knight's End Road. Via that waypoint, which is there. So, you, wherever you are, are just going to keep doing that. Right. Road vehicle 2. Right. Get some maintenance on you. Road vehicle 3. You're stuck there, waiting to get out. You. Road vehicle 2. Flip. You're heading back to Brown's Farm. Well, that's not very helpful, but do what you got to do. Yeah. Right, I've broken that. Excellent. Right. Why are you all insisting on using that route when I quite clearly have you set up to go that way? MBM to waypoint 1. I don't know, guys. Anyway, I'm frustrated with this game. I want to bin it. I'm not going to because I like you guys and I know that you like this series. But yeah, any suggestions for how to fix this madness? Put it down in the comments. I will have a read and I will do my best to fix it. What the actual heck are you doing now? Got people, yeah, going around there for whatever reason. But okay, can we get Badgeny Road food off of that route? I don't know. Getting so distracted. But yeah, this is crazy. Maybe we need more bus routes. Maybe I do that, even if it's fictional. Let's get some bus routes in to try and combat the madness. Oh, hey, it's built houses down here. There are actually houses down there in real life. That's cool. Not on this side. But the fact it's built them down that side, I'm happy about that. We have our wall in. Excellent. Got to build a football pitch there. But are we delivering anything? Delivering food in? Maybe I'll work on getting goods into March. Maybe I'll work on finishing the Pin Road network. Alright, that is going to be it for this one, guys. If you have made it this far in the madness, thank you ever so much for watching, and I catch you in the next one. Bye for now.